Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to ganache a cake. For some of you who don't know what ganache means, it's a certain type of icing that you use on cakes. I'm not sure if you've tasted it. It's quite creamy. There's no butter in it. It's just two ingredients, just chocolate and cream. So let's get started. You will need cakes, of course, a mini spatula, and then you're going to need a big spatula. This one has a bit of a curve, as you can see. This one is from Spotlight. I got this scraper. I think it's called a scraper. This one actually, bakers cut the dough. But there's a lot of other tools that you can buy for smoothing the cake, but I've always used this one, and it's cheap, it's not expensive. I bought this at where did I buy this? I don't remember now, but I've seen them in Kohl's now. So yeah, turntable. The cake on. It just makes it easier to put the icing on the cake to make sure it's nice and smooth when you've got something underneath turning. This one, if you've noticed, it's a makeshift turner. It's actually, there's two parts. It's like a Lazy Susan. I bought this from an Asian suburb, and it was very cheap. It was only about $2. And this is actually a cake stand, as you can see. You can buy the proper one, the proper Wilton one. I've never opted to buy them only because they are quite expensive, and the thing is, this actually works a lot for me, so yeah. And lastly, of course, you will need your ganache. So as you can see, it's quite creamy. I'm sure a lot of you guys have tasted ganache. It's very smooth, and this one's dark chocolate that I made. You can actually make milk chocolate and white chocolate too. And I forgot, you need a cake board as well. Table set up in front of me and my cake board. So I place it there. Just grab a little bit of ganache, like so, and put it on your board. Spatula. Now this is just to make the cake stick to the board and make sure that it doesn't slip and slide as you try to apply the ganache all over it. What I usually do, didn't get to show you this, but I've already cut off, this is the top bit of the cake. Usually they turn out uneven. I've actually just trimmed off a little bit just to make it flat. I like to put this one facing down on the cake board. You just grab some more ganache, just a little bit, not too much. You grab your spatula again and you just smooth it out onto the cake. Like so. Last one, the last cake, I like to put the bottom bit only because it's really flat, and that just gives it a good base for the ganache to go on. Makes it easier later on to smooth the icing on top when it's nice and flat and you don't get that lumpy surface. So this one, I'm going to grab a whole heap of ganache. That. just on the edge smooth it out. You don't have to be perfect at this stage. You don't have to get it nice and smooth. Your aim is to just make sure all the cake is covered. With the ganache as well, because it is chocolate based, it settles, it sets quickly. So if you don't work fast, sometimes it doesn't fully stiffen up, but it just gets really hard to work with. Try to be quick. I don't know if you can see, but the top isn't very smooth, so I like to leave it like that. So I just do this, do another once over. So it's not very perfect at the moment. You can see, it's not super perfect. So this is when our the scraper comes in, okay? So what I like to do is hold it like this. So I go on the edge of the cake. So if you can see, like that. And I just lightly touch it against the cake and start turning the cake. So you don't move your hands. We've scraped a little bit of cake off. And then we do it again. So you don't move your hands, you move the cake. So you keep doing this until you get the smooth surface that you're after. Let me just show you how smooth it is now. It's nice and smooth and it's even. I'm going to do the top bit. So this is when this big spatula comes in. From the top like this towards you, okay? So you're scraping towards you. So as you can see already, it's already gotten smooth over here in the front. So that's what we want. We want smooth, not this lumpy business. So turn the table again and I pull towards me. Doing this until you get a nice even surface at the top, and that's very important, especially if you're putting fondant on top, because if it's uneven, it will show. It will show through the fondant. I just check, make sure that everything is straight. When you're happy with it, which I am pretty much, nice and smooth. Okay, leave this overnight just to let the ganache harden up and settle within the cake, and then the next day, that's when I decorate it, put the fondant and everything. So that's it, guys. I hope this tutorial was helpful, because I've never really taught anyone how to ganache or put icing on cake. I hope I said everything that I did, but if I didn't, leave a comment in the comment box and I'll try to answer any of your questions. And if you like more tutorials like this, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see when I post new videos. Thank you for watching. Bye.
It might seem crazy.